I'm Amanda. Welcome to Ember and Cole's English Springer Spaniel family. Our channel is about our dogs Ember and Cole and all the things they do in their daily lives, as well as special events, going to the vet, being groomed, training tips, all those sort of things. So today I wanted to talk to you about snowballs. It's been a lot of snow here in Canada, and we've had a lot of dogs with big snowballs on their legs. And with groomers closed here, I wanted to give you some tips on how to prevent snowballs and how to remove them. So let's get started. These are the things you're going to need. So for snowball removal, the best thing is hot water, warm water, some sort of water substance. So you can use either a pot, a kitchen pot, fill it with water, and then take it and soak the snowballs and they'll gently fall out. Or you can put your dog in your kitchen sink if it's small enough. Or you can go and put them in the shower or the bathtub and use the hose and spray it down, or cups of water or something like that. That's the easiest way to get it. I'll show you here Ember in the sink just rinsing some of her little snowballs out. Sink. We're going to take the hose here and we're going to spray some lukewarm water. We're just going to spray the snowballs out of her leg and let it come out easily. Do that to each leg and all of your snowballs are going to be out. So here we're going to take a pot full of water. We're going to just immerse Ember's foot, and then we take the water and we lap it up onto the snowball, and the snowballs will come out. Okay, so since all the groomers are closed, and I'm sure you don't have all the equipment that I would have, the things that you would need would be some sort of scissors. This is probably too big, you're just regular scissors. Or we've got our regular, little bit smaller scissors. Or in worst case scenario, we would use our nail scissors, and they might be our best bet. We'll try them all and see which ones work best. So to prevent hair matting in your dog's feet, you want to remove the hair that's inside the foot. So Ember has here all this hair in here. So I'm going to take my nail scissors and I'm just going to trim. Okay. It's going to come out. Take as much hair, a little bit around the edges here. You don't want to maybe ruin the foot if you are planning on taking them to a groomer and have the groomer do it, but you want to get as much out as possible so that you can not get snowballs in here. Ember's foot, you can see, is getting a little bit tighter. You can take a little bit more off. We'll try some different scissors. We'll try the bigger scissors to get inside. We just don't want it to cut her skin. Be very careful not to cut any of her pink skin. I'm gonna cut these long hairs in here. Gonna try to get in here, but I think the little scissors probably work the best in here. Then you want to take some of the fluff from the back of her foot here and trim this shorter, because this is where you're getting all the snowballs. We'll pull this fur down. Then we're gonna trim even to the pink pad. Just along here. You can also see a little better this way. You can get inside the foot. You can see, we've trimmed it when we put her foot down. Her hair is not touching the ground. You can try a little bit more. Bring it your way. So we're trying to get inside in here where this red fur is a bit. Ember needs it cut. It's been staying wet, so it's changed a bit to red. When you're doing feet, another good thing to do is to do some nails trimming. So here, I'm gonna leave this with the posts on the front. I'm just gonna have trimmed around, made it a bit shorter. You can see the poofs are still there for your groomer to fix, but you have most of the snow areas out. So I'm going to trim the front just a little bit here. Remember, you're being a very good girl. Try to get some of this around here, sides of it. here. You can get a little short of these poofs that are sticking up between the toes, but not completely off. Because you want to leave them. They can have pretty looking feet when the groomer does them, but you can make them so they don't have snowballs. Let's talk about nail trimming a little bit. Here's Ember's nails. You can see them, they're quite long. So I'm gonna cut here facing upwards, do it angled upwards on the white, nowhere near the red, so that we don't trim out where her Kwik is. Usually bend the paw backwards, it helps. These are my trimmers. We're going to snip, right like that. There we go, good girl. Got the next one. That was a big one. So you can see. And wait, Ember. There we go. New with grooming, you can buy this. This is called Kwik clot. It's a powder inside. You usually have to wet the tip of your finger. Take a bit of powder on your finger. And then if for some reason you cut the Kwik, the blood will come out, and you should rub this into the blood and it will stop. Another good thing you can use is soap, a bar of soap, and rub the soap. You just want to get some sort of substance to clog where the blood is coming out. But the Kwik clot is the easiest and the most effective. I will take a picture of it, or I'll put a link in the comments below. Good girl, Ember. The last thing I want to talk about is a lot of people don't like when their dogs get too much hair on their bum and they get poop stuck in it or something like that. So using the nail scissors to trim back there, we can just give a little bit of relief there for that area, and I'll just give you a little demonstration on how that works. So this is Ember's bum. You can see it's quite furry and fuzzy. It's hard to see here with the camera, but I'm just going to trim this hair off here and maybe a little bit here, just give her a little relief in there. If I was going to groom her, I would be shaving here and trimming all around, but for today, we're just going to do this. I'm going to do another video, hopefully soon, on a puppy cut on Ember. So let me just grab my scissors. So here, I'm going to pull the tail up. I'm just going to take scissors gently, very carefully. I'm just going to trim, good girl, Ember, some of the fur. You could try the bigger scissors, might get better in here. Oh my God. We get some of the fur out here. We just make it a little bit wider around the opening there. Trim some out. Take my little scissors again. They're not trimming now. Trim it back. Maybe a bit more in here. Okay, so I'm gonna brush the fur down. I'm gonna use my comb here a little bit too. It's gonna be helpful. And I'm going to just try to remove as much hair as I can. Okay, I'm gonna use the bigger scissors one more time. There. And then there should be no hair poop on your dog's bum. Here we go. Another quick note, it'd just be to, keep your dog brushed weekly is a good idea. You just go with the fur, the hair goes with the fur, you pull the knots out where there are knots. Especially with a puppy, you should be brushing as often as possible so they get used to it. If you can try to brush your dog once a week, touch their paws, touch the fur inside their paws, touch them all over in their armpits, in their elbows, in the spots where they could get mats from coats and things like that, so that they're used to someone grooming them and touching them and petting them. Not just petting them, but touching them in places that aren't just pettable locations. Especially for spaniels, their ears are a hard spot. There's always ear infections, there's always something going on. So you have to get used to touching their ears, brushing them, looking inside them. You can clean with a piece of Kleenex, like part of a Kleenex or a cotton ball. Even that, just getting them used to the feel for the vet. But paws are a big thing. The toenails are always a big thing. So play with their toenails, their tail, their feet, all those sort of things. There, Ember's all ready to play in the snow. Right, Ember? You ready to play in the snow? Hey? The good girl. Where's mommy's good girl? There she is. Amber, how was that? You got one clean foot? Let's look at your foot. There's my snow foot. I won't pick up so much dirt with this foot here. I'm all brushed and look pretty. And my bum looks nice. Don't pick up any dirt. This nice, beautiful tail is all clean and beautiful. Nice bum. There we go. Thanks for watching. Amber and I will be back again soon with a puppy grooming video for you. Take care. Bye.